Hello everyone, welcome to Anonymous World. Hope you're doing well. So I was not able to upload last 2 days walkthrough videos due to some medical issues. So today is day 15 of Advent to Cyber 2023. Let's get started. So day 15 is machine learning, jingle bell spam, machine learning saves the day. So over the past few weeks, this festival company employees have been receiving an excessive number of spam emails. And these emails are trying to lure users into the trap of clicking on links and providing credentials, phishing. So problem statement, Skiddy has been tasked with building a spam email detector using machine learning, and she has been provided with a sample dataset which is collected from different sources to train the ML model. Okay, so in today's task, we will explore different steps in a generic machine learning pipeline, machine learning classification and training models, how to split a dataset into training and testing data, how we can prepare an ML model, and last, how we can evaluate our model's effectiveness. So connecting to the lab, we do not need a tag box today. A split screen is available. So just start the machine. Let's see what's ahead. Okay, overview of the Jupyter Notebook. So in one of our previous tasks, we learned how Jupyter Notebook works. We'll go through the contents again. So it provides an environment where you can write and execute code in real time, which makes it very much easier and ideal for data analysis, machine learning, and scientific research. And for this task, we will be performing practical on the same. Just remember one thing, you need to run the code from the cells using the run button, or you can press the shortcut which is shift plus enter. So let's dive into details. Exploring machine learning pipeline. So what does a machine learning pipeline mean? So it refers to a series of steps involved in building and deploying an ML model. Okay, so there are a number of steps which you have to follow in a sequence to make a good ML model, a working ML model. So a typical pipeline will include collecting data from different sources in different forms, then pre-processing it and performing the feature extraction, followed by splitting the data into testing and training data, and finally applying ML models and predictions. Okay, so step zero, step zero is importing the required libraries. So before starting with the data collection, we need to import certain required libraries, and the Jupyter Notebook comes with all the libraries we need for ML. So we will import two important libraries, NumPy and Pandas. Okay, let's start our spam email detection in the following steps. Okay, let's wait until our machine starts so we can go through the Jupyter Notebook as well as these steps simultaneously. Okay, so our machine is loaded. Let's see. So we have one email data set. Let's open this. You can see these messages are classified as spam or ham. Okay, so I guess we need to separate those or filter out those using the ML model. And when we have test emails.csv. Okay, I hate this festival, looks suspicious. Okay, let's go to spam detector. Okay, let's close this. Yeah, so we are done with importing our libraries, importing NumPy, NP and Pandas SPD. Our step one is data collection, which is the process of gathering raw data from multiple sources, which can be used for machine learning. Okay, and source of data can originate from various places such as databases, text files, APIs, online repositories, any public survey or sensors, etc. etc. So here we will use our Pandas library to load the data collected from various sources in the CSV format. The dataset contains spam and ham. Ham is for non-spam emails. Okay, so pd.read CSV, and we are giving our input file here, emails data set.csv. Okay, next is check dataset. So let's review the dataset we just imported. The category column contains the email classification and the message column contains the email body as shown below. So let's test this. You can hit shift plus enter first to run this. Okay, PD is not defined. Because we didn't run this one. Let's run this first. Yeah, this should work now. So you can see uh, it ran. Now print data.head. So you can see we got the first five data: spam, spam, ham, spam, and the message section contains all the message. Let's go ahead. Now data frame provide a structured and tabular representation of data that's intuitive and easy to read. Using the below command, let's use the pandas library to convert the data into a frame. It will make the data easy to analyze and then manipulate. Okay, let's run this. You can see it basically gives the data in the form of rows and columns, kind of. Okay, so you can see every message contains something special, like you are chosen to receive this award, what do no tickets or spirit friendship. Sorry, sir, I will call you tomorrow. It is spam message, and when you notice spam message, you can see it starts with something fishy, or it's about an offer or achievement like that. This message is brought by GM Electronics, like advertising something complimentary 4 star, so just luring people. Now, next step is data pre-processing. So it refers to a technique used to convert raw data into clean, organized, and understandable and structured suitable for machine learning. So you also don't like to read something in gibberish format. So it is recommended to always organize the data in understandable and readable. Okay. So there are some common techniques used in data pre-processing, which are cleaning, which is used for correcting errors, filling machine values; normalization, scaling numeric data; standardization, which is for rescaling data to have a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1; feature extraction, transforming arbitrary data such as text or images into numerical features. Then we have certain more dimensionality reduction, discretization, text pre-processing, imputation, replacing missing values with some statistical values such as mean, median. Then at last we have feature engineering, which is creating new feature or modifying existing one, which can be used to improve the model performance. Let's go ahead. Utilizing count vectorizer. So the ML models understand numbers and not text. So which means we need to convert the text into numerical format. For that we have count vectorizer, a class provided by scikit-learn library in Python. Okay, using this, it convert text into a token count matrix, and which is used to prepare the data for ML models to use and predict decision on. Okay, let's go ahead. Now moving to step 3, which is train and test split data set. Now we have collected the data and categorized it readable format or understandable format. Now we need to split the data so we can train our model on one subset and test its performance on another. So in below code variable x contains the data set. We will use the function from this sklearn library to split the data set into training data and testing data as shown below. So x, the first argument to train test split, is the feature matrix of x. So you can see for sklearn model selection we are importing train test split. Y, it is the second argument, which is labeled for each instance in our dataset, which indicates whether a message is spam or not spam. Okay, and finally we have test size 0.2. So it is why that 20% of data set should be kept as a test, and rest 80% should be used for training. Okay, so last you can see X train. This is a subset of feature to be used for training. X test for testing. Y train corresponding label for X train, and Y test is corresponding for X test. Now step 4 is training the model. So now that we have our data set finally ready, now we can choose the text classification model and use to train the given data set. So below are some common text classification models. You can go to that. Naive based classifier, support vector machine, logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, k nearest neighbors. Okay. let's see. Step 5 is model evaluation. So after training, it's essential to evaluate the model's performance in the test set to gauge its predictive power. So this will give you metrics such as accuracy, precision, and recall. So after creating a project, you would want to test its accuracy, precision, or how well it works. Okay, so if someone asks, you can tell them that like, yeah, my project is 99% accuracy, 98% accuracy, or something like that. Okay. So finally, we at step 6 we test the model. So once satisfied with the model's performance, we can use it to classify new messages and determine if they are spam or ham. So let's say this example: message is equal to vectorizer.transform. So we are uh, transforming text into numerical format. So our message is today's offer, claim your 150 worth of discount vouchers and text here. So it is kind of a fishy message. So prediction is here to predict message. So and print this email is prediction zero spam or ham. Okay. So what's next? Skiddy is happy that a workable spam detector model has been developed. He has provided us with some test emails in the file test.emails.csv and want us to run the prepared model against these emails to test our model result. Okay, so let's do that. So first we need to load our file here. So name of our file is test email.csv and we will run this. We are done without an error. Now we need to print it. So remember to change the data to test data because in the first step our variable is test underscore data. So we will just change that. So you can see it gave us first 5 rows from the test emails.csv. Reply with the name and address. Okay, everything. Now we need to convert the transform the data into numeric format. So we are using vectorizer.transform. Message is converted into the numeric format. We can pass it for prediction. Okay, finally creating the data frame. Yeah, so now you can see it gives us the index number 01235, then the messages, and it also tells the prediction based on the message either it is spam or not, spam, ham, spam. Okay, so reply with your name and address and you will get, so it is not rated spam, and alert, get a chance to win $1000 voucher again spam, and today's offer claim your 150 US worth of discount again spam. This is because we gave in the message today offer claim yours this one. So it filtered out all the messages which contains this type of text, okay, and mark those as spam. Let's see. So that was it for the task. From the practical point of view, we have to consider following points: continuously monitor the model's performance on a test data set, collect feedback and end user from end user, use this feedback to understand the model weakness and deploy the model in production. Let's answer some questions. What is the key first step in the machine learning pipeline? So data collection. So which data pre-processing feature used to create new feature modify existing? So we just saw that it was feature engineering. Now during the data splitting step, 20% of the data set was split for testing. What is the percentage weightage average of precision of spam detection? So above there was one step, yeah, this one at step 5 model evaluation. From SQL metrics, import classification report, YPRED and clf.predict x test. So when you run this, you get this data, precision, recall, F1 score and support. So the precision score for weighted average is 0.98. Now, how many of the test emails are marked as spam? So you can see 1, 2, 3. There are 3 emails that are marked as spam. Now, one of the email that is detected as spam contains a secret code. What is the code? So let's see. Test emails, and we got 0, 5, and this is 057 are marked as spam. So you can see here it starts from 1. So if we convert that into 1, it will be 1, 6 and 8. So 1 doesn't contain something like that, and 6 we can see there is something I hate best festival which looks like some code. Let's try that. Yeah, that's the correct one. So that was it for day 15. If you enjoyed this room, please check out this phishing module. So I will see you tomorrow in day 16. Till then, keep learning.